and due process surrounding the internal investigation report ratified by the Township Committee and issued to Officer Waba by Director Mandoli on May 22nd, 2007 is an act not authorized by the Attorney General guidelines and Title 48 and is hence illegal. According to the PERC ruling, quote, neither Director Mandoli or Officer in Charge Zevany followed their own supervisory procedures in failing to monitor the overall compliance with General Order FT 2806 and, quote, no supervisor monitored the submission and safekeeping of the reports. Yet, in spite of the failure to follow township rules and regulations, Director Mandoli and Officer in Charge Zevany still maintain their current leadership positions in the police department. One is compelled to ask why. As demonstrated by the above, I assert that the acts of the Township Committee perpetrated against Officer Waba were illegal.
Mr. Burt, are you almost through?
I am, sir.
Go ahead, I'll finish up.
I appreciate it very much. If the committee as demonstrated by the above, I assert that the acts of the Township Committee perpetrated against Officer Waba were illegal. If the committee responds that they acted under the guidance of their municipal attorney, shall we then conclude that Mr. Caldwell counseled the committee to commit acts not authorized by law? As a result of the illegal acts not authorized by law perpetrated against Officer Waba by Director Mandoli, I call for Director Mandoli to resign or be removed from office. As a result of the illegal acts not authorized by law perpetrated against Officer Waba by the Township Committee, a recall vote should be initiated against Mayor Shockley. And lastly, the illegal acts of the Township Committee during this entire process only emphasize that you have violated your oath of office and that none of you are fit to serve. Thank you.
Yay. Good job. Please.
Rich Cavallaro, 58 Hogback Road. I am an attorney. And first of all, I want to comment that so far we've heard non-attorneys making legal conjectures and legal statements. I think that's rather inappropriate. Secondly, it just seems to me that rather than sitting here talking so that we can divide the township further, what we really need to do is put our trust in our elected officials to work out this problem in a lawful and correct manner. I just think that that's the way this whole thing should be handled, not by making comments for people's resignations or whatever. Now, as far as Ken Mandoli, I'm a member of CERT. I've worked with him for a number of years. I think the man is honest. I think he's fair. I think that if Ken is going to rebuke someone, it's only done if it's appropriate. He's rebuked me twice, and it was very obvious to me that I had made mistakes. And he told me, Rich, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. And he was right. And I think that Ken usually is right, although he's a human being, so he can make errors too. Also, Ken is organized, and I'm sure that he has done a good job organizing our police department. He's decisive, so things need to be done. I've seen him do it. I think that Ken Mandoli is a real benefit to our township, and I have a lot of problems with people sitting here making veiled, derogatory comments concerning the man when they're really not in a position to do that. The people who are in a position to say anything concerning this is our elected officials or whatever committee or jurisdiction handles matters such as this unnamed person's disciplinary proceedings. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now I'd like to read a comment. I'd like to read a comment from Bill Schultz, who lives at 75 Locust Grove Road in Pittstown. Bill says, I would like to express my strongest support for Ken Mandoli as Franklin Township Public Safety Officer. Having participated personally with Mr. Mandoli on numerous occasions of CERT team emergencies, I have observed his excellent leadership skills, devotion to duty, and results-oriented decision-making ability. We are indeed very fortunate, and I agree with that, to have Ken Mandoli and his skills employed by Franklin Township. Respectfully submitted, William E. Schultz. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi, I would like to read a letter that I submitted to the Township Committee.
Could you please state your name and
My name
address?
is Sandy London,
And your address, please.
84 City School Road.
Thank you.
And the letter that I submitted to the Township, I will read it to the audience. And it's in favor of Ken Mandoli. The dedication that Ken Mandoli brings to our community inspires other people to get involved. The proof is in the success of the Franklin Township CERT, the Hunterdon County CART, and the people present here tonight who think enough of him to take time out of their evening to show their support. Granted, no one does it alone, but his positive attitude and abounding patience encourage the average resident to join and participate in these volunteer organizations and be more involved in the community. And isn't that what we all want? The fact that we have attracted someone of his caliber to our beautiful township reflects well on the citizens and the leaders of our community. Ken's leadership skills make things happen, and his leadership is a result of an incredible amount of years of experience. Not many people know that he has served on both the San Diego, California, the Wichita, Kansas Police Department as street patrol and mounted patrol, the Bridgewater Police Department as patrolman, patrolman sergeant, lieutenant watch commander, detective sergeant, member of underwater recovery unit, team leader of the Somerset County SWAT team, the police academy instructor, OEM manager coordinator, Somerset County hazardous materials response team. My husband and I would like to thank the people who are responsible for bringing us such a well-rounded individual to take part in our lives and one who truly cares for our community. Respectfully submitted, Sandy and Paula.
Thank you.
Mary Pat Parkhill, East Amwell. I drive a half an hour to come up to Franklin Township to be a member of Franklin Township CERT. I go out of my way to help Franklin Township in their floods, when cars knock down their electrical poles, and I enjoy being a member of CERT and CART because Ken is a wonderful leader. That's it.
Any other, please?
Hi, my name is John Harris. I'm a sergeant with the Holland Township Police. I also reside in Holland Township. I don't think anybody here is saying that Ken is not a personal person, okay? I know Ken. He's always been nice to me. I've worked with him. He's a nice guy. I think the problem that we're facing here is the way one of the employees has been treated by the township and by the people within his department. And I think that's what we need to look at. Again, Ken's a great guy, okay? I also know the officers in the department. They're all nice guys too. I think we need to get past that, and we need to look out for one of our own, which is one of your employees. And as far as non-attorneys giving comments, sorry sir, that's my right, okay? I can comment on what I want to comment with. Absolutely, absolutely, especially when.
Sir, please.